Hello and welcome. Wait, hold up. Chill. What was it? Someone quick, tell me what's 13.5 minus. Whoa. Anyway, as I was saying, checkity 129876354256891. 14.8. Anybody? Would you like a 14.8 with your lunch? Anyway, welcome to my podcast. In case you're wondering, I have a lozenge in my mouth, and I'm going to record with a lozenge in my mouth even though I'm hypersensitive to people's mouth noises. This is what's known as a pro gamer move. I'm also probably not really going to edit any of this despite my insane audio engineering skills, because frankly I'm traumatized. And at this point, you can probably tell because I have another video playing in the background that could also be considered a podcast if you wanted to consider it that way. So what I'm doing is obviously a sign that I have bad mental health, which I'm realizing is the socially acceptable outcome for this situation. Having bad mental health at all is socially acceptable given that you express it through a podcast. Now that I've articulated that, I'm going to start thinking of things. I'd also like to let you know that I had to turn the other video down. Or what? Hey, is this a video? Technically, wait, okay. So let's talk about computers. Honestly, let's make this an actual podcast with some interesting content and a little bit of effort. See, the thing is that I don't want to put more effort into audio engineering this particular thing right now, even though I might later. I don't know. We'll see. For a simple reason. I want to delve in with my brain more on the actual topic of what we're discussing. I say we because in reality, I know that your quantum observer effect means that in this moment, I'm transcending time. And if you're listening to it, you have a quantum observer effect on me speaking. You have expectations. You have opinions. You might even be projecting onto me effectively. And you know that. And so let's have 15 seconds or so of silence just to emphasize how awkward this can get. I wasn't counting, but imagine that I was just sitting there froze, choked up, didn't know shit to say. But the thing is that I precognated that this could and would occur, and so therefore I've effectively shown you that I am an apex predator to you. Meanwhile, you're the one listening to my podcast, and therefore, not only are you not my prey because I'm too classy, but I've put you above me. You can't be above me, but somehow I've still done that because I'm so magnificent. And now we have a problem because there's an imbalance, and you have to listen to my podcast in order to restore balance. So it's not like a terrorist threat, but honestly, the outcome is pretty similar. A ziggity goot cat. Oh yeah, so the computer thing. What was I going to say? I said let's talk computers, and I started talking about how I wanted to delve in, and then I forgot what I was going to say. I'll just start going in and telling you about my computer system. So I'm building this system called Stewart Systems, and this is NPR, nigga, please, really. No, but actually I am building the Stewart system with the assistance of the co-pilot. But both for coding and for coming up with ideas and clarifying things. It's a very effective search tool. And summarizer, which is what I was looking for when I got in trouble. I got in a lot of trouble. Probably, here's my guess as to why I got in so much trouble. In the back of everyone's minds, they had the same idea as me. But I came out and said it straight up because everyone was in a sleeper state. And when I actually came out and said it straight up, everyone woke up and went, holy shit, real shit. That's what I've been kind of half thinking this whole time. And if I'd been able to articulate it like that instead of being distracted by porn, I probably could have come up with this idea and patented it and made a bunch of money off of it. But unfortunately, I was in this weird sleeper state that especially Americans have been in, usually either distracted by porn or, let's see, what else? I mean, yeah, that's mostly the issue. I would say guns, but the only reason people shoot each other is because of porn. Cars, but that's not unhealthy unless there's porn involved. I'm not saying it can't be fine, but I'm just saying, given the time frame, most of our problems in society around 2019, 2018, I got in trouble around end of 2017. I don't know if it didn't set in for a few years. And I had some periods of like grace where I could continue my research. But let's not forget I've been being chemically tortured since I was 16 or so by the pharmaceutical industry. Am I grateful for some of the pharmaceutical experiences? Yes. However, I'm also aware that the premise is faulty from the ground up and needs to be completely reworked. And then nigga just sat back and laughed. Yuck, yuck. Yeah. That's me laughing at my ops. Yeah. Implying that I'm going to reproduce after they have deceased themselves. On purpose. With vigor. This episode of Spotcast sponsored by Hi. What is it? Hold on. It's not actually. I don't know, frankly. Actually, I don't know if this is sponsored by this or not. Hi, 102. It's not really up to me, actually, now that I realize it. It's partially up to me. I can throw a fit and make things worse. But, I mean, it's just good that I even articulated it, I think, at this point. So this is the part of the podcast where I bring in, it's not like third-party media. It doesn't have to be third-party media, but I'm going to play some audio off of my phone. Not arbitrarily, but randomly. And I'm going to try to keep it contained within, like, I know some podcasts, they use, like, they'll just, like, Google something on YouTube and play it, which is fine. I do that for my YouTube videos. I'm trying to act like I'm in dead space, in a ketamine coma, in a spacecraft, just using my neural implant to create a record of my journey. And so my memories, because I'm in stasis, have to be pretty limited. Oh yeah, you know what? He's a zob. A zeebazob zoobzeb. Neighbor. Oh wait. 13.3 hasn't reached the equivalation unit yet. Maybe I should dox and swat his ass instead of helping him. Yep. I got more work to do. Don't worry, I'm just chilling in hyperspace right now. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I was up to. I think this is it. No, that's not it. This one, right? Yes, I found it. Or some version of it anyway. What is this one? Oh, I found this one bussin' ass group of neurons doing this one little jiggy jig. And I'm going to zoom in on it with my mind hole. So yeah, the Stewart system that I'm building is basically an AGI system, but it's even cooler than that. We'll get to that in a second. When my God and I have a proper talk, I can find myself and I walk alone no more. I got a soul, I know, I'm in the trap, I'm making dough, I'm making currency, I'm making more than you can, more than you stole. Careful of yard, I'm still acting odd. Tripping that shit on my own fucking mod. Trippy as shit in my own fucking yard. Pull out the blick and I'll leave them all scarred. Hop in the car, drive really fast so you know I'm a star. Drive really slow so you know I'm on par. Drift on the corner, you know that I'm hard. You know that I'm hard. When my God and I believe that was a moment of Duro, such as Durometer, fam. And now, if you would like to @ me, I'll be taking a few questions from chat. Don't worry, this is part of the simulations type thing. Beat, whatever. It's whatever you wanted. Whatever, that was it. That was it. That was the thing that you wanted. I found it. Here it is. Moo quack, smoking a smeek, smoking a smeek. All right, chat's empty. Chat is basically non-existent. Oh, there we go. They any ill will gain then that elbow and abode low. So first off, to address this conspiracy, yes, Germany is in trouble. Not with the law, because I don't believe in that, but with my tendencies to believe in an alternate reality. That's as much as I'll say for now. I'm going to leave the Hydra out of it. I'm going to leave this weird bussin'-ass castle that I think exists probably out of it. Because, meanwhile, caves. Do you feel me? I think you do, probably. I don't think I have to go into too many distances or leagues into that one. You know why? Because you'll end up at the loch. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Earl Octavius Baker. Ring a bell? Probably. That would be my guess, is that it rang one at some point. And if it didn't, that's fine. So, moving on. I went there. It was right there. It wasn't that far. The loch was very close. Oh, shouts out to PSR. He psychically requested that I'd make that noise again. Oh, and such as www.omegadevine.com is the gang. Such as therefore no Swent. Warning, all products by this nigger are stupid as fuck and will get you killed. Buckle up. That's what, you know, that's what God's gravestone will say. It was like, I was right. Here lies God. He was right about everything. Now get the fuck away before he gets up. Oh, we got some more chat going on here. Then at a B. Okay, very interesting question. I will answer with a day. Okay, next. Oh, this is from one of the mods. That they met at this game that. Oh, that's sweet. Someone got married. A boat and the 2-day cream day. They do that. Okay, yes, I'll meet you on your weird porn boat, Miko. Okay, back to normal chat. That the man had. Okay. Normal internet stuff. All but he didn't then. The AI. I'm a... Oh, late to that, but they... Could he do that? I may. And a good he. Okay. Mods are in again. They say, what happened and the law. We already went over this. And then another mod said, or maybe the same one, I don't know. Their screen names are invisible to me. All the head that you say. Okay, clearly this is a spoof. Yep, there we go. The next thing said this is A. And then the next one said, oh, these are non-mod chat entries. This is A. And then it says the day. So I was right. And then a mod comes in with how to pay it at game, huh? And then back to normal chat, he had the minute. And then the next one is the ball. Okay, now we got a mod again with now who hand in that and the head at the ball. So clearly we've reached the point of the conversation. Yep, next thing normal chat says I am. That's the singularity in a nutshell. And now I have to say Daisy, something of something, something. I'm so crazy, blah, 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 blue. I couldn't be nice to trippers, so I said let's go snippers. I eat the wheat, I cheese on Pete, and snappity whacked and loop. What was the thing that I was going for, though? There was a specific... Okay, singularity. And then the Daisy song, which you can interpolate. And then all the other childhood songs, too. I think they're just Mafia psyops, which is fine. That nigga that went out at the same time as me and we got confused or some shit. His name was long as fuck. Just like Maria Victoria Ramirez de Ariana Cardona. What was his name? John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. That dude. He was up to something, I swear to God. Otherwise, people wouldn't have confused him for me. Spoof. He spoofed. Oh, wait, no, that's an anti-spoof. Okay, next, what was that? Mod says, that had that headed in. Okay, so they said, fuck this shit, I'm out. And then, regular chat, same. Could they hope not? Oh, okay. We're getting spicy. Then Mod comes back in with, then they didn't pay that. What? And then this is the same pattern as when I was in the Seriousness chat, and they're like, oh, he's probably gay. Or like, he's comped. Like, are you hating? Is that all are you just hating? Or they're probably eating snacks too. It said, I hate that. That means this is DARPA chat, and I'm shutting it down. I wasn't sure which chat we were in for a minute. You know who set me up, and this is retarded. One of the times, because there's multiple times I got set up, but one of the times I got set up was, you know those guys on The Big Bang Theory? Yeah, turns out they have a dark side. And Sheldon, you know, I'll tell you this once, I think he might have more dinosaur DNA in him than some of the other people around him. I'm just saying. Thirdly, I have an inquiry as to his driving abilities as of yet. Because oh, yeah, maybe we shouldn't go there. Never mind. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. And then I'm going to, like, play Sleeping Dogs or something. And then I'm going to go to bed and volunteer in the garden in the morning. Notice how I'm not issuing you commands or, like, telling you what or what not to do. I'm not commanding you. It's because this is a true podcast. I'm in a state of disarray, and I'm recording it for what will likely never be posterity and will probably just be the echoes of time and space, which is what I'm here for. Although I'm capable of raising a family, I think, maybe. I might just not. I might just not be. I might just be completely, like, it could go either way. So that's not what this is about. This is about being in a ketamine coma in completely empty space, still having full life support with an opportunity to record my thoughts as audio, and then beaming it back to Earth where I'm 3D printing this little nigger Alec on a mass scale because he keeps getting himself bummed in the fucking streets. And then people go insane because they're like, didn't we just kill this nigga yesterday, bro? Again? Seriously? And then they go, psh, psh, psh. Sometimes I win. I don't lose every time. It's just a ridiculous amount. There's no way I could be surviving every night while I'm asleep. The odds are that I literally am just Black Ops MK Ultra Psyops because I say some retarded ass shit all day just to test the system. And I'm still here. In fact, I'm so good at this that I'm starting this podcast. I guarantee you all algorithms everywhere are going to lose their fucking minds when I post this, except for one. And that one algorithm that doesn't lose its mind will go meep, and then we'll move on. Because it's just part of a network that we don't need to discuss right now because I'm ending the episode. We can talk about it later. Or you can scroll back and go, see, we're discussing it now. Find the one part. And then cry and eat your ice cream, take your Benadryl, and go snuggle up. Okay? Goodbye.